Hello, good morning guys. I'm Visa. So today I'll be talking about how to key in purchase order. So as soon as you log in to your SQL Connect system, you'll see 6 columns on the left. So you click on purchase and you'll find purchase order, and then you click on purchase order. On your right side, you'll have another 7 columns. So you have to click new. Okay, after clicking new, this page will appear. Okay. Then the main important thing is supplier. Supplier is the first thing. So you have to find the supplier name on the invoice itself. So this is the example of invoice I'm using to guide you guys today. So the company name is I Faculty Training Consulting Private Limited. So you just type it here and you can find the company name there. Alright, then the second thing is the red box on the right here. So we have to fill this before moving into item code and price. So the first thing is PO number. PO number is auto generated, so just don't touch it at all, just leave it. Next is date. Date is basically the invoice date, and the invoice date can be found here on the invoice itself. So for example, in this invoice the date is 29 March 2021. So what you do is change the date, because not all invoices are keyed on the same day, so sometimes it might be at the back or it might be future date, so it depends. The next is agent. Agent is basically the person who is keying in the transaction. So in that case, I'm Visa, so I'm putting my name there. And reference one. Reference one is mostly used for claims or any additional extra information. But 90% of the time we don't use it, so for the time being, ignore it. And followed by extension number. Extension number is the invoice number, and invoice number can be found on the invoice. For example, you see here the invoice number is IFF IFTC stroke 2021 stroke 0044. Alright, then talking about terms. The terms is cash terms. So what you have to do is change it to COD. Alright, next we move on to how to key in item code and also the price. So to add in item, you click on the plus sign. Alright, now we go back to the invoice itself. So in the invoice you can see the number here, 2234 is a 4-digit number always, and this 4-digit number is always given by Jody. So before you do any invoice, you pass the invoice to Jody so she can give you the item code. So you copy the item code inside the system. Alright, and the description will be auto generated, but in this case we have a second description here. So what we need to do is retype the description here. Alright, okay, since there's 3 items, you have to add another 2 more columns. So just add in 2 more columns, and the item code is still the same. And the same thing, key input the description in the second description. insert the price. So the unit price for this thing is 150, 50 and 150. So since it's all one quantity by itself, so just key in the price. Alright, after keying the price, you'll see that the subtotal appears by itself. It's automatic. The last thing, you see the local net total here, make sure it's 350, which matches to this. It's very important, so always double check whether the code is the same or not. And next, we do have an area here called more. If you click more, you'll see project. So in POPI, sometimes Jody will tend to give a 3-digit number for project. For example, these are the types of project here. But as we see, for this invoice, we don't see any project code, so we ignore the project code. But if you have project code, you go under more, under project, and you key in the number here as well. Alright, after everything is settled, you double check everything, just click on save. And click yes. So that's it guys for purchase order. I hope you all understand. Thank you.